of Allah, most merciful, let's start our class. Hello and welcome one to our beautiful English class. Our subject today is what's wrong, super goal, reading. Let's start with the warm-up question. I want you to see this picture. What do you know about the common cold and the flu? What do you know about it? Do you know something about cold and flu? Let's read more about that.
Achoo! Is it a cold or the flu? When your nose is blocked, your eyes are watery, your throat is sore, you are coughing and sneezing constantly, and you are shivering, then you have influenza or the flu. Or is it just a common cold? The symptoms of both a cold and the flu are very similar, and very often the two illnesses are confused. People get both illnesses in more or less the same way. A person sneezing or coughing transmits the infection through the air. Sometimes people with the virus wipe their noses or eyes with their fingers and then touch objects around them, such as a doorknob, a telephone, a keyboard, or any other everyday object. Other people come into contact with these items with viruses on them and pick up the viruses that way. Colds usually last for 5 to 7 days and are caused by viruses. The body's own defense mechanisms need to fight the viruses. Unfortunately, there are more than 80 different constantly mutating rhinoviruses, so vaccination against colds is impossible. Medicines provide temporary relief from symptoms, but they cannot cure the cold. The flu has the same symptoms as the traditional cold. Additional symptoms are a high fever and severe muscle aches and pains. The effects of the flu can also be far more serious. It can cause pneumonia and kill its victims. In the past, the flu killed more people than any other viral disease. For example, 20 million people of all ages died in the 1919 flu epidemic. It actually affected younger people more than old because their bodies didn't have defenses against the virus. Nowadays, there are vaccines for the flu that protect from some viruses. Unfortunately, new viruses appear all the time.
Now, everybody, let's answer some question about the text. Number one, write 3 things that are the same about colds and the flu. You can pause the video, read the passage again, then answer any question that we have. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, the answers should contain any 3 of the following. Your nose is blocked, your eyes are watery, your throat is sore. You are coughing and sneezing constantly. You are shivering. Number 2, how is the flu different from cold? See the answer, everybody? Sample answer. When people have the flu, they can have a high fever and severe muscle aches and pains. The flu can cause pneumonia and kill its victim. There are vaccines for the flu, but not for colds. Okay? Okay, the summary time, everybody. Cold and the flu. We read about it. They can have a high fever and severe muscle aches and pains. The flu can cause pneumonia and kill its victim. There are vaccines for the flu, but not for colds. Okay, everybody? See you next class. Goodbye.